Hi, welcome back to Gold Coin. I hope you guys can hear me. Some of the YouTube listeners said that it's kind of hard. I'm using a microphone here, but I am so excited to be back with you. And I have so much that I want to say. I've been actually recording a lot of reels on Instagram, so you can always check me out on my Insta stories on Facebook, GoldCoin145, GoldCoin145 on Instagram, and you can always, get a dose of gold coin there. Today, I really want to talk about don't cheat on you. Now, you'll hear me say that, and I write it a lot. Don't cheat on you, don't cheat on you. And it came from, I started saying, like, hey, I'm not going to cheat on me. I'm not going to cheat on me. And because I would always hear people, and myself included, talk about cheat meals. Now, it's like, okay, well, I've been eating really good. I've been eating really healthy. So I'm going to have that cheat meal, or that birthday party's coming up, or, I want to go to that fancy restaurant where I really love this really like fattening meal, or whatever the case. So you're like, well, I'm just gonna have a cheat day because nutritionists and dietitians and all these experts say that you got to have a day, where you can just go, just have whatever you want, and or else you're just gonna go crazy. And so I went through all of that. Now this is assuming that you are on a track. You're saying, hey, I want to lose some weight. I really want to improve myself, heart, mind, body, the whole package. Everything has to work in harmony, right? So I found myself sometimes saying, well, I'm going to have a cheat day or whatever. And then I've also did a podcast or something about where it's like, I used to treat myself with food, right? Whenever it was like a reward for me. And then I was like, hey, I'm not a dog. I reward my dog with little snacks. I'm not a dog. Why am I going to reward myself with food? And here comes the cheat day. It's almost like, I've been doing so good, and, I need to have that day where I can have whatever. Well, let me tell you this. It's just like a relationship. Your relationship is not going to work if you're cheating on that person or that person's cheating on you, right? After a while, or maybe even the first time, some of you are like, I'm out the door, you're out the door, right? Well, the same thing goes. Your relationship with food, your relationship with your health, your relationship with everything that is you. You don't have to cheat on you and go have a cheat day, a cheat week, a cheat month, a cheat meal. And the reason why I say this is because I decided, if I don't cheat on me and I don't cheat on the ones that I love, and I want my relationships to work, and I want this health lifestyle journey to work for the rest of my life, the rest of my days here on this planet Earth, why am I going to cheat on me? Why? What is the purpose? If I'm eating consistently, appropriately for the lifestyle that I want. Now, what is the lifestyle that I want? I want to be the best version of me. I don't want to be obese anymore. I don't want to be overweight. I want to feel comfortable in my skin, and whatever that is for you. I know at one time I was 350 pounds. I'm 5'3". I'm not a very big statured person, and I was not comfortable. The older I got, the more problems I had. When I was younger, when I first started gaining weight in my 20s, and I could still do everything. I was dancing on the dance floor still. I was still, keeping up. 30s came along. I started noticing some problems. I started slowing down. My weight started getting higher and higher and higher. I sometimes couldn't sleep. I had sleep apnea. Sometimes I didn't want to go places. I started not being able to fit into clothes in regular places. Like clothing stores. I started noticing, that it was harder for me to keep up when I was walking. All these things. And then as I got into, as I started getting older and I started getting bigger, I noticed my health started deteriorating. So when you're younger, you're like, hey, I'm big girl, I'm looking good, I'm crying. But as soon as you start getting up in age, and don't come for me, don't tell me nothing until you get older. Okay, when you get in your 40s and older, and then you're gonna be like, oh, yeah, because in your 20s and 30s you're not. But let you get up there and a little creeping up, and you while aging gracefully, you start to notice things. I started noticing that I couldn't even walk up a flight of stairs. I started noticing that I couldn't sleep. Like I said, I started noticing health problems. I went to the doctor. They took all my tests. I didn't have nothing. And I thought, oh, I don't got diabetes. I don't got high blood pressure. But you know what, doctor said, you're right around the corner. You're one pizza away. You're one donut away or whatever. And I knew that my health was not optimal. I knew that I was having issues. You know what I'm saying? And so, before you say like, hey, don't body shaming, hey, nobody's body shaming here. I'm telling you where I came from. But I do know this, that everybody has a goal to want to better themselves, whatever that may be for you, whatever that may be for me. And that's what I'm talking about. Don't cheat on you. You don't got to have a cheat meal, cheat week, cheat nothing. If you're consistently consistent, and that's the key here, be consistent. I'm passionate about this. I'm talking about this with power, with passion, because I live it. And I had to learn for myself that I don't want to cheat on me. I'm not going to cheat on all the progress. And that's what I used to do. I would be working out and eating on a really good plan, and I would be seeing progress. I'd be feeling really good, energy's up, everything's good during the week, and on the weekend, bam, I would destroy my progress. And I would be like, wow, I deserve to have a wonderful meal. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. If you want to be successful long term, okay? Not just for a month, not just for a year, not just for a week, not for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and beyond. You're going to have to get it in your mind that, you know what, processed food and all that junk out there, you know what I'm talking about. I don't got to lay it out. I don't even got to put a list for you. You know because you're intelligent, because you're smart, you're amazing. I know what I need to cut out. And we all say, well, what do I eat? Don't play with me. Don't come for me either, because I know. I always knew. But I didn't have the grit. The grit was building up in me over the years. But I just said, you know what? One day I said, I'm not going to cheat on me no more. If I love these big Mexican pink cookies. Oh my gosh. You can only get them like from Mexican bakeries, right? Oh, there's this place in LA that, I don't, if I get one of those cookies or eat 2 of those cookies even, I'm not cheating on me, because consistently I am eating good, nutritionally dense food. I'm exercising, I'm moving. Movement is medicine. I'm doing all the things that I need to do. And so if I have if I go to a loved one's home and I have birthday cake and everything, my victory is, if I had a piece of cake, I don't take the half of the cake that nobody didn't finish home with me and devour it on the way home. No. I say, you know what? I had a piece of this, I had some of that, and I'm good. I don't have to be a glutton. I don't have to go crazy on it. I can just have some. Okay, it tasted delicious, just like I remembered, but I don't have to go there where I disrespect myself because of the choices that I want to make with my food. And, or even being lazy. I was a lazy critic. I was the worst of them. I would see everybody doing their thing, and you can pick apart somebody so easily. Oh, well, did they do that? And oh, did they had weight loss surgery? And oh, that's how they lost their weight. And oh, did you know the blah, 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 blah. You know what? Miss me with that one, okay? Because everybody is working towards a goal in their life. They want to be better, and they're trying the best that they can. Sometimes people just need some support. They need some help. They need somebody to kind of like, come on now. You can do it. I can help you. I'll be right there with you. I'm talking you off the ledge. Or they just need to be told straight out, hey, stop. You're killing yourself. That's what was happening to me. I thank God for a friend that I had asked her, honestly. I said, hey, I haven't seen you for a while. How's it going? Hey, can you help me work on some goals? And she said, Kathy, I've never seen you like this. You don't look well. Yeah, I was overweight. Yes, I was extremely overweight, but she just seen that I was like sick. I wasn't well. I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't moving. I wasn't, I was doing all these outward things. You would think that I was successful in my life. But she's seen deeper than that. And she seen that it had started to manifest in my physical body, that I wasn't taking care of me. I was cheating on me. You know, this body, we were given one body, one mind, one heart. What are we doing with it? You know, I considered myself to be this really spiritual person. You know, I was very like, but I neglected the body, the vehicle that carried that spirit. And it was like, wow, when I finally woke up and realized how I had been disrespecting the body that was given to me, the gift of life, it was devastating to me. I was like, wow. Some of you mothers, fathers, supervisors, CEOs, you're at your job, you tell people what to do, you're leaders, wherever you go, you tell people what to do all day long, but you don't apply the principles to yourself. And that's what I was doing. Hey, I was doing the best I can. You know, forgive me if I told you what to do, but I didn't do it myself. I'm going to tell you this. Not no more. Maybe we'll never reach perfection, but we can always try. If I can do it, you can do it. Be stronger than your strongest excuse. Just don't put that meme up on your Instagram and up on your Facebook. But I believe if you are putting it, it's because you want to be. You want to be stronger than your strongest excuse. And let me tell you, sometimes we just need somebody to say, hey, look, you're cheating on you. You're cheating on you. Can you take 30 days of your life? Can you take 60 days? Can you take 120 days? Can you take 4 months of your life? Can you take a percentage and can you dedicate it to you? And some of you will say, well, that's vain, and all these self-care, self-help, and self-love people, oh, they're just full of themselves. They're narcissistic and blah, 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 blah. You know what? If we could only stop judging everybody. Like I said, I was a lazy critic. I was lazy and I was a critic. You know, I always could pick apart. Oh, well, yeah, not that they're doing this and they're doing that. No. If you're a lazy critic like I was, you ain't making much progress. I wasn't making no progress on myself, and it showed. Yeah. I used to say that me and my husband, that we were the number 10 walking down the street. Can you guess what number I was? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could see us coming. I was 0. Yeah. Big and round and 0. You know, because I was cheating on me. I was cheating on the life that I had been given. You know, we all want to live to our fullest potential. We all want to be the best version. We all want to strive. Let me tell you, it starts today. It starts here. It starts here. You're so intelligent. You're so smart. But you let sometimes your emotions maybe take over. That's what I was doing. You know, there's people with degrees in nutrition and science, you know, all kinds of stuff. But they don't apply it. There's people who have gym memberships at the best gyms or at the whatever gyms. There's people who have finances to be able to get the best ingredients in food, and even chefs, and even go to the most expensive markets and get the most organic, cage-free everything. But they don't. Why is that? Why is that? Why is it? Do you blame your parents? Do you blame that you didn't grow up in a healthy, you know, they always fed you, you know, beans fried in manteca like mine, or tortillas, and, you know, you didn't grow up like that? I didn't either. You know, but how long can I blame my parents for what I'm doing to myself? How long can I blame my spouse because they always go and get me pizza? Or how is it that I can blame everybody around me for me cheating on me? When is the time that I take the responsibility and say, you know what, Kat? It's on you, girl. It's on you, chica. It's on you. When is the day is it gonna be Monday? Is it gonna be January 1st? Is it gonna be after your birthday? Is it gonna, when's it gonna be? And I'm here to tell you, I developed Gold Coin. It's the passion of my life. I was given that name. People ask me all the time, what does Gold Coin mean? What is Gold Coin? Gold Coin is exactly what it is. It's a gold coin. You are a gold coin. And I developed it because I lost a lot of weight. I had weight loss surgery, and I was ashamed of it at first. I didn't tell anybody, even though people probably guessed, all of a sudden, you're losing weight and stuff. And I was ashamed because I would hear people say that that was a shortcut. And I was like, wait a minute, I realized all the hard work that goes into it. I'm just like somebody who didn't. People go, oh, natural. Okay, natural. Natural and weight loss people that have had surgery, you still have to eat nutritionally dense. You still have to move your body. You both have to do the same thing. Nobody's better than the other. My only regret is that I didn't do it sooner. So basically, I lost about, I'd say 90 pounds. And then I started regaining my weight. Why? Because the surgery is meant to teach you how to eat. You have restriction in your stomach, so you can't eat as much, so you're going to lose weight. But after a while, your restriction is not as much and you can eat more. You can go back to your old habits and patterns. You're basically forced to stop the destruction of yourself for a while. Okay? Don't come for me, anybody, all right? Let me say this. I know I sound like I'm kind of like on one right now. I'm like really passionate about this because, I've heard so many things and I see so many people that they're believing the lie. They're believing things and they get really hurt and they get discouraged by what their family members and their friends say. Look, you know what? Close the door to all that. Love them still, but you know what? They're not walking in your shoes. They don't know what you're going through. If you haven't been 350 pounds and you don't know what a 350-pound person goes through. So if you want to be critical, pray for them, send good vibes, whatever. But I had somebody even one time ask me, I have a family member that's really overweight, how do I help them? And I said, well, have you ever been overweight? No, but they need to get it together. And it's like, they might listen to you, but it's when you hear it come from somebody who's been there sometimes and they live it and they're successful, because I know that I used to ask people opinions a lot, and I used to try to get validation from people that had never succeeded in the area that I was looking for success. So why are you asking the opinion or trying to get help from people who have never been where you are trying to go, and they're not even successful at it long term? That was for free. But anyways, back to how the gold coin came to be developed. So I started regaining weight, and then I was like, shoot, man, not even a surgery could help me. I tried to blame the surgery. Can you believe that? I tried to blame the little surgery on why I was regaining weight again. You know what? I was cheating on me. I'm going to tell you straight out. I decided that I was going to go back to eating and the patterns and the habits that I had been established in my life from when I was very young. They were destructive. I was killing myself. I was morbidly obese, okay? I tell you this, that I could not walk up the stairs in my own house. My husband thought I was going to die in the middle of the night because I would, and I would stop breathing for long periods of time. He told me he was going to record me one time. I'm so glad he didn't. I hope he didn't. Anyways, so I finally realized I had to go back into my past. I had to check my emotions, my everything, because I was spiritual, but my physical, my mental, my heart, my heart, mind, my body, there was a spoke missing. And I would try to get momentum going and I would crash and burn. So I had to go back and I had to really, really, really discover what it was that was holding me back. And it was me. And then I had to realize, was I going to have the courage to stop cheating on me? Was I going to have the courage to do it? And the answer was yes. And Gold Coin was developed. And so I tested it out on myself first, and I lost another 100 pounds. And I'm at 150 pounds right now, just by grace. But also because I decided that I didn't want to cheat on me no more. I decided that, you know what, all the emotional baggage, all the, trauma that we go through. And you might think, well, I'm good. I prayed that out of my life, or, oh, I've been delivered, or, oh, I went to counseling. Good for you. But we all go through trauma. Even this coronavirus thing, people have been shocked out their brains. People have lost their jobs, people have lost loved ones. Every time you go through something, you're experiencing trauma. Maybe it was trauma from long ago that you never dealt with completely. Maybe you never grieved over somebody passing away. Maybe you were a victim of assault, or you were hurt as a child, mentally, physically, sexually, and you have never really gotten over it. Maybe it was something that happened last year. Your mother or your best friend or your loved one, your husband or your wife passed away from an illness. You have experienced trauma. Maybe you worked in a toxic workplace where the people were narcissistic and they were controlling and they were belittling you. We live in a country where, it's like there is no political correctness. Maybe you've been dogged out, cussed out, ran over. Who knows what's happened to you? Only you know. And those can all cause trauma in your life. And if you don't deal with it, and if you there's other outlets, and it could be, cheating on you because you don't think you're worthy, or you are just going through something right now. And so I developed Gold Coin. So yes, I have a nutrition plan. Yes, I have a movement plan, and both, and even macronutrients. But I also give well-being homework. And a lot of times people don't want to do the well-being homework. Why? Because they don't want to deal with those issues. And they'll find reasons why they can't listen to a 30-minute video, or they'll find reasons why they can't finish this or finish that or do this, because they don't want to deal with it. Because sometimes it can be painful. But I'm here to let you know, my name is Kathy Burgos. I developed Gold Coin 2 years ago. And I have some clients here, and they are doing great. It's all about being consistent. Losing weight is not a marathon. You don't have to do it real fast, should I say. It is a long term, maybe it is a marathon, but it's a lifetime, should I say. And, I know that we all need some help sometime. And that's what I'm here for. I am the person that I needed when I felt like I was all alone. I know I'm not the only one who had a weight problem. I know I'm not the only one who had problems with self-control and destructive habits and patterns that I had learned for years and years and years. But I thought I was. And I'm just grateful for the people in my life that have supported me. A lot of them really did not know how. They did not know how to support me because I was crazy. And I was just trying to survive. But I know that there's a way to live. And there's a way to be happy truly inside, heart, mind, and body. And those three working in harmony. And you can mature. It's really about maturity. I'll leave you with this. It's about maturity. Maturity is not easy. And it's not about an age thing. Because you can be old as dust. You could be a little, you can be a little baby. Like I say, a tenderoni. You could be very young. But you have to make a decision. When I said that I wasn't going to cheat on me was the day that I said I was going to grow up and mature. And I was going to begin to apply the things that I knew that I needed to do, no matter what. No circumstance, no situation was going to stop me. I don't care if I lost my job, which I have. I don't care if I lost a loved one who died and I was just sick with grief, which I have. So many things have happened. And I said, no. I can control what goes in my mouth. I can control my body. I cannot control the things around me or the people around me. But I've decided that I want to grow up and mature. And I'm not going to cheat on me no more. That's true maturity. I decided, wow, yay. And I want to help other people do it. If you're looking for that support, I'm here for you. If you've regained, if maybe you just want to lose 20, 30 pounds, you want to just be better, whatever it may be, goldcoin145.com is my website. Reach out to me, DM me on Instagram. I will answer you. I'm here for you. It's a journey. It's a wild, crazy, awesome journey to finding the true version of yourself and loving you and having self-care, because there's so many people who put themselves on the back burner. They're taking care of everybody else. Everybody else is more important. Everybody is a priority. And a lot of people just, that's just how it happened. And then you find yourself where you're on the back burner. And then one day you burn out. How are you going to take care of those people? Or what is the quality of care when you're not really, people used to tell me, like, now they're like, man, I never knew you were so unhappy. I was good at not showing it. Sometimes I wasn't good at not showing it, like, yeah, for real. But, we can be good at hiding it and wearing a mask and, like, yeah, I'm good, I'm fine. Yeah, oh, girl, yeah, okay. Smile now, cry later. But I don't want this to be like a, depressing type of message. It's really a good one. But sometimes we need to be reminded, don't cheat on you. That's what I mean. Don't compare yourself to other people. Stop eating that food that's marketed to people who are desperate to lose weight. And it says all this stuff on it. And if you know what I tell people, if you can't pronounce what it says on the back of the label, the ingredients, then maybe you shouldn't eat it. Because if you can't pronounce it, what is it doing once it gets inside of your body? Hey, I'm not 100% processed free food, but I'm really I'm working on it every single day. 80%. I try to buy fresh food. I don't, if I can't pronounce the ingredients, I'm like, I don't think I should eat that. And I'm working on it. That's all you can do is you can start today. You don't have to wait till Monday. You don't have to wait till the first of the year. You don't have to wait till after your birthday. You could start today, and I'm just really passionate about it because I wish I would have started this sooner. Like I said before, I thought I was on the right path. I thought I was doing what was, but I was killing myself. I was eating myself to death. I was trying to fix myself and avoid the emotions and avoid some of the things that I needed to work on, and my well-being is important. And without that, I can't have my physical being be well either. It has to be all together. Your mind, your heart, your body working in harmony. That's the gold coin mindset. Applying what you know is right. That's the gold coin mindset. No matter how you feel, you pick yourself back up and be consistent. Day in, day out, you will see results. I'm proof. That's something you'll hear me say all the time. I'm proof. I'm proof. Look at my Instagram. Look at my before pictures. Sometimes I look at my before pictures. I don't even want to post them because I'm like, what was I doing? What was I thinking? Okay, you know what? That's the past. I'm moving forward. I'm not cheating on me no more. That was a learning period. That was a long learning curve. Okay. All right. I'm going to learn and I'm going to do better. And so can you. Goldcoin145.com or Goldcoin145 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I will see you there. Don't cheat on you. I'm proof. Kathy Burgos, I'm here for you. See you next time. Thanks for joining me.